It is under hygienic laws when they are, he's talking about the Muslims that justify their things. That under hygienic laws, doctors examine them. Riba is haram. Of course riba is haram, but the interest of today is not the riba that the Prophet ﷺ prohibited. If you tell him Allah and His Messenger said, then he will call you fundamentalist, backward. All of these other labels that he has. These ready labels that he has to stick on you every time you quote the Quran and Sunnah. If you say Allah said and the Prophet ﷺ said, then they will point at you and laugh at you. If you said that the Sahaba said, or Shafi'i said, or Ahmad said, or so and so said, they were going to find tricks and ways to make haram what is halal, and make halal what is haram. Just like children are playing in the streets, this is how they play. This is the justice of the evil people. When the fitna has been drunk up by the heart, then the heart does not have a scale to judge evil and good by. The bid'ah becomes sunnah, and the sunnah becomes bid'ah, and the truth becomes evil, and the evil becomes truth. وَلَا حَوْلَ وَلَا قُوَّةَ إِلَّا بِاللَّهِ. Don't be backward, the people will tell you. You're living in America now. Don't be backward going back to the Quran and Sunnah. But just because you live in America doesn't mean you are outside the Sharia of Allah. Doesn't mean that you are away from the prohibitions and commandments of Allah. Verily the Sharia of Allah is over your head no matter where you are, no matter what place of earth you are, what time you are. Allah and the Sharia of Allah is always over your head. And the Prophet is always your leader no matter what earth you are in, and no matter what sky is sheltering you. I am greatly grieved by seeing those people who are misguided. They hold strong to their misguidance, yet we who have the true guidance, we go away from it. Many of us are even ashamed to tell other people we are Muslims and show people that we are Muslims. Look at the dangers of the fitna. And remember that the fitna is presented to the heart. If the heart swallows up the fitna, then the heart becomes worshipping its own desires. The heart starts worshipping a God besides Allah, its own desires. It only worships that which it wants to do. So it is important then that we follow the factors that we will mention soon, inshallah, so that we are, because the pure heart will always be able to reject every fitna, no matter what is presented to it. So this is the third part of our lecture. What are the factors that will prevent us from being affected by the fitnas? These destroying fitnas, the fitnas of doubt and the fitnas of desires. After I have shown how dangerous it is upon the heart and upon the religion and upon our akhirah, then what is the cure? What is the solution? What are the factors that we can remain firm with? And we'll mention some points so you can remember them. I will present a number of factors, primary factors, that every person can use, inshaAllah, to remain firm upon or when these fitnas come. The fitnas of desires and the fitnas of doubts. Firstly, the first point, to seek help from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whoever Allah helps, then He is the one who is helped. And whoever Allah disgraces, He is the one who is truly disgraced. Oh Allah, help us and make us firm in Your worship. Oh the one who is in charge of making our hearts firm, make our hearts firm. Oh the one who changes the hearts, change our heart to the worship, to Your worship. We keep on repeating La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. ما أتيت إلى هذا المسجد وما جلست بين يدي في هذا المجلس المبارك إلا بحول الله وقوته. You did not come to this masjid and you did not sit here except with the hawl or the permission of Allah and His quwwah and His power. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله means there is no power and there is no change except with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So you do not change your state except with the permission and power of Allah. So realize that Allah is the source of all power. Allah says in the Quran that the Bedouins think it is a favor that they have accepted Islam. Rather tell them Allah has shown them a favor by causing them to be Muslim. The heart is between two of the fingers of Allah. He changes them how He wishes. And I will mention a story of a man who was in Egypt with us. I was giving a khutbah of Jum'ah in Ramses, in the city of Cairo. And whoever attends Jum'ah in this masjid, he sees tens of thousands of people, his heart becomes happy. The masjid is composed of 7 stories. The brothers and sisters can, as far as the eye can see, in the street, as far as the eye can see, spread out. The heart becomes happy. And what makes you even happier is most of these people are of the youth. Anyway, the point is, after one khutbah I saw a person crying severely. And he was trying to come to me. So I told the crowd around me, let him come and speak to me. So he called to him, come here. He was wearing very good clothes. And I thought that he was of the rich family. And he was crying, a very strange cry, making my heart soft for him. So he said, you must come to my house. So I went with him, and I went to his house. He wasn't even 25, 27 years old. I found in his main room 12 different rooms leading out of that. This was his house, his palace, if you like. And I saw a whole bar right there. And he entered me into another room, a very beautiful bedroom. And he told me that wallahi, yesterday he was committing zina with one of the famous actresses of Egypt. And then he said, I didn't come to pray Jum'ah with you. This was the first day I woke up early. The first time I entered the masjid. I said, why did you come? How did you come? He said, I forgot a great amount of money in a shop close to the masjid. So I went to that shop to get the money back. But I saw a huge crowd. So they said, what is this? I asked, what is this? They said, this is Jum'ah. He said, what is Jum'ah? He didn't even know what Jum'ah was. He said, and he saw them praying in the sun. And he said, what is all of this crowd? So he kept on asking. So I remained sitting in my car listening to the khutbah. I didn't even stand up and pray. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so he's saying, look at how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala caused him. He went out of his house searching for money, but look at how he changed when he listened to the khutbah. Verily, as the Prophet said, that the heart is between 2 of the fingers of Allah. He turns it as He wishes. Look at this man. This man was in great darkness, yet immediately he was changed to great lightness. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala willed that his heart changed to the good. This darkness was changed to a great likeness. So look at the heart. When Allah shows some light to it, then it is possible that the whole darkness that the heart was in could be changed into the light of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Look at the magicians of Fir'aun. When they came to Musa, they said, by Fir'aun's glory we will win. Yet within a few seconds, when they saw what Musa came with and what Allah's miracles, they told Fir'aun the same one they swore by. They said, do what you will, we believe in Allah now.